I recently just had a video go viral on Instagram. And I honestly feel like the content sat in my phone because I had no real plan for the content. There was no real strategic plan on the content going in. Content creating is different from just recording for your story.
I can put you in a log cabin, somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to the pain, ain't tricking if you got it, what you asking for. Put you in a mansion.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm doing something a little different. I really want to speak to my fellow content creators and other people that are either beginning or have been doing it for a little while. I will still call myself a beginner. And even in this beginner stage, I have about 10 tips that I want to share with you all that I've learned over my duration of creating content. So let's get into it. Number one, the first thing I want to say is that content creation is not easy. I think sometimes we get it confused because we see people dishing out content each and every day that we're like, oh, okay, cool. I can do this. I can stay at home, make content, post it. Easy peasy, right? But it's really not that easy. It can be simplified, but content creation is still a business, and it's a full-time business. You're constantly thinking about what should I create next. You're constantly editing. You're constantly clearing your phone out. It's a lot of things that you still have to do to maintain the upkeep of content creation that a lot of people don't show you, or you don't really see that background work. And then the deeper people get into content creation, they have other people that are doing certain things for them. They have people editing their videos, they have people recording their videos, and it can get really, really big. So starting out, you'll feel very overwhelmed because you're doing all of those tasks by yourself. You're recording, you're editing, you're creating, you're the producer, you're planning, and then more than likely you probably still have a 9 to 5. So don't worry, we're all going through it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but if it is something that you enjoy doing, I do feel like it can be very profitable. And don't stop, don't quit, keep going. Number two, editing. Editing has been my most difficult part of creating content. After I record, I'm excited, I'm having fun, and then I go to upload everything, and editing can really either make or break you quick. I've had moments where my videos didn't upload, or they uploaded on Monday. I try to go back to the content the next day, and the files were nowhere to be found. Editing can really be shaky until you find something that works for you. Everything doesn't work for everybody, and I didn't understand that when I first got into it. But when you find something that works for you, whether that's short form content, long form content, CapCut, some of the major editing platforms, do what works for you. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do whatever works for you. It can be a doozy. And let me remind you, I was editing my podcast videos because I also have a YouTube channel that I was creating a podcast on. And then I was editing my personal YouTube videos. I was editing for my TikTok videos, my Instagram. That's a whole nother thing. Editing in itself can be challenging, okay? But don't let it break you. Figure out what works for you and then move in that space. Continue to learn and grow and master your craft, okay? So third, I want to talk about a few gadgets, because some gadgets just change your life. They just change your life. A few gadgets that have changed my content creation and made things a lot easier for me to create. The first gadget I want to talk about is, voila, my external hard drive. Listen, y'all tired of seeing that little thing come up saying you have no space when you're in the middle of recording a video? Like, smack dab in the middle. I still get that and I have this, but I haven't been utilizing it to the fullest potential of taking things off of my devices and putting it on this external hard drive. Now, this is a 2 terabyte external hard drive, and I believe I spent somewhere between $100 and $150. But when I say if content creation is something that you really want to take seriously, this is what you need to get, because this allows you to immediately plug in your phone, whichever device you have, whichever iPhone. And this one was created for the iPhone. That's what I use it for anyway. Plug your iPhone in and literally transfer that stuff right off your phone onto the hard drive. And then you can take the hard drive, plug it up to your computer, and upload your stuff from this. Either way, you don't have to worry about losing your information because everything's stored on here. And to have a 2 terabyte, it's going to take a long time for you to fill this up. I've had people tell me that they have larger ones that hold even more. But right now, starting out, I think 2 terabyte is pretty decent. I have a lot of stuff on here. But if you want to go even bigger, just to go bigger, listen, go big or go home. But this is my first go-to. Definitely get this, because our phones just does not hold enough for us to record and record and record the way we're going to be recording. Okay. My second go-to. Right now I'm recording on this mic that you see right here. It's so cute, really, simple. You wouldn't even be able to tell that it was there if I covered it up. But these mics I got off of Amazon as well. I'm going to tag the link below to all of these things. But this is a game changer. Like, it's not in a way. I don't have to hold it. I literally snap it. It's magnetic. It's a piece on the inside and then a piece on the outside. And the quality of it is amazing. Stole it from somebody else. Okay. I was like, ooh, yes, this is the one, y'all. I know y'all see people using all. This is the one. This one gonna run you a little pretty penny too. But when I tell you it's an investment, and if you want to take your content creation seriously, I would suggest you get this. It comes with 2 mics. So and if you're interviewing or somebody else needs the other one, perfect. The sound quality is great. I wish I would have known about this first. Go get you one of these. My third object that I suggest you get, this one is also a game changer. Let me show you. So, I'm still recording, but this selfie stick here, this is magnetic. So, my thing with this is, so you got all these selfie sticks, right? And let me show you. I have this one, and you can see where this one comes out, right? Let me show you real quick. It turns, but it has a lot of, I'll say, basic functions, right? You got here, and 1, 2, 3. Like, it doesn't have no in between with this one. So it works for most things. But what I like about this one is it snaps right on the back of your phone, because we have that mag stripe at the back. This one, you snap your phone right on there. You don't have to open up the little pieces and try to make sure your phone can fit. As long as you have that magnetic thing on the back of your phone or whatever device you're using, it can snap right on here. And you can move this. Man, when I say game changer, like especially with my gym content, this is it. I'm also going to link this below as well. You see that? Snap right on there. It's up and it's stuck. My fourth one is this beautiful baby right here. Now, this was the most expensive one, but this is my Mac computer. And I say the Mac computer because I didn't have one at first. And if you're an Apple device user for most of your content, when I say AirDrop, Lord, literally I had a Microsoft computer at first, and to have to plug up and transfer the files, it was a lot. It was stressing me out. But now that I have my Mac computer, I literally record, take my videos. If I'm not putting it on the hard drive, I'm literally taking these videos and airdropping them right to my computer. AirDrop. airdrop, 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 airdrop. Makes life easier. It makes life so much easier, y'all. I promise you. So this was my biggest purchase, but it makes my life so much easier. I can create, I can edit, I can transfer my files so much easier. I don't have to deal with that extra hassle. So I would encourage you to keep all of your products in that same, I guess, company-ish. I don't know which word I'm looking for. But I have all Apple products, and it makes my life easier when I can just airdrop the information that I need. So that was my fourth one. Last but not least, this game changer. If you don't have one, get one. Okay? So, and I say that because if you're ever filming content at night, this thing right here, baby, this bad boy is the truth. Now, I wouldn't say you have to have any specific one. I've seen a lot of different ones on TikTok and things like that, but I got mine off Amazon. I'll also put the link to this one below, and it does what I needed to do. Keep it charged. Now, what I will say is this is my second one I've had, because this little baby right here can be fragile, and I've had it break off. And once it breaks, it's really no use to it because it's good for you to clip it to your phone, right? But the lighting is A1, especially in the dark. You know, if you want to record and use some of those Instagram filters, some of them don't really hit the same without some light. This is my fifth one. Outside of that, in the house, if I'm going to add anything, I would say lighting. Maybe one good ring light like this. Well, it's a double one, but you know what I mean. One good bright ring light for the house when you're going to, when you're creating content in the house, get you a nice little ring light so your videos can be of quality as well. And yeah, that's it for the devices. I'll link all of those below. Number 4, planning knocks out 80% of your workload. Plan. And I say this because I didn't plan. I'm not even a planner, but I want to encourage you to be better than me. But when I did start to plan things out just a little bit, I saw the difference that everything made. Even this video here, I planned it. And when I say planned it, I didn't plan it completely to a T how I want to be able to do in the future. But I said, hey, let me get up. 1, I made sure it was enough room on my phone for me to record it. 2, I knew that my house would be quiet. I got the perfect lighting. And then I wrote everything that I wanted to talk about down. So when I say plan it, especially when you're doing content like this, you want to have some type of guide for you to stay on track of what the message is that you want to get across. So planning it out really cuts down all of that extra thinking and that time you waste trying to figure out, what do I want to tell the people? Plan it, write it down, put it on paper. It won't hurt. Another thing about planning is you'll find yourself when you don't plan, you'll record. There's been so many times I went to restaurants and was like, oh, okay, I'm going to create content. And I recorded the food and the people and and the content sat in my phone. And I honestly feel like the content sat in my phone because I had no real plan for the content. Like, am I rating this place? Am I just showing people the food? Am I doing a voiceover for this video? Am I just going to post it and say, hey, go check this place out? There was no real strategic plan on the content going in. I was invited out. I got there and was like, hey, let me record. It was like, oh, I'm here. It was more so when we get used to just being on Instagram and putting it on our story. Content creating is different from just recording for your story. Keep that in mind. I literally recently deleted lots of videos from restaurants and places I've been because I had no plan for it. And even looking back at it, I'm like, the video shows that I had no plan. There wasn't no recording structure, and you can tell. So when you plan it out, let's say, hey, my sister has a dinner coming up. I want to do content. Okay, cool. What part of the dinner do you want to create content for? Is it the whole thing? Do you want to do beginning to end? Are you doing this for YouTube? Are you doing this for a quick TikTok video? Are you doing it for a short on YouTube? Are you going to talk about how the dinner was, the food was? Are you showing the place? Do you want people to see how you and your sister interact when y'all are out? You really need to know exactly what you want to name the content, what you want to create. That way it'll make your life simpler and you'll know exactly what you need to be filming when you get in there. Keep that in mind. The fifth thing that I have learned is this. The video that will go viral is probably not the video that you put the most work into. Okay? And now I say that because, mind you, this video was the most random video out of all random videos that you could create. Y'all know the trend where the police officer is chasing his wife. If y'all seen that, y'all might have seen my video. Yep, that's me. It went viral. The Shade Room reached out. They posted my video on the Shade Room, and it was the most random video ever. One of my coworkers sent me that video on Facebook and was like, hey, you and your man should do this. So I said, he walked through the door. I'm like, hey, baby, you should do this video. He said, come on, let's do it. We literally gathered the kids up, went to the park, recorded it. The next day I edited it a little bit, posted it. Like it was nobody's business. Maybe 10 minutes later, I went back to the video like I do anytime just to see. And it had like 100,000 views. And I'm like, that was quick. So right then and there, I saw the skyrocket and how quick it escalated. And I'm like, baby, what if I get 500,000 views? And he was like, you probably will. And then it went past 500,000. And then I got 1 million views. I was content. I was like, oh, I got 1 million views. I was content. 1 million went to 2 million, 2 million went to 3 million, 3 million went to 4 million, 4 million went to 5 million, 5 million went to 6 million, 6 million went to 6.5. Currently, that video is at 6.5 million views on Instagram. And with the Shade Room posted it, it increased it a little bit. It had its viral moment, but like I said, it was the most random video ever. Keep in mind, you don't have to put a lot of editing and all this extra stuff into your videos. It just gotta be placed on Instagram for the right people at the right time. Keep that in mind. Number 6, eliminate your distractions. When I tell you, my man is my biggest distraction. If he come through the door right now, I'm gonna start recording. I'm done. I'm locked in. It's bad. I'm recording so great now because he's not here. I can get so much done. But whatever your distractions are, whether it's the TV, whether it's your kids, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, remove the distractions so that way you can really sit and lock in. Sometimes for me to concentrate, I got to give me a cup of coffee. I don't know what it is. It helps me center myself, concentrate, and get my work done. Nice little cup of coffee. I can clean the house from top to bottom. Get rid of your distractions. Number 7, stay consistent. And when I say stay consistent don't mean that you're giving 100% every day. It means that you're giving just enough each and every day. It doesn't have to be 100%. It can be 10 here, 15 here, 75 there, then 100. But stay consistent with your posting. Even if you're not posting a reel or short or whatever it is on whatever social media platform you're using, post something in your story. Let people know that you're still here. You know, you may not be doing a lot, but, you know, here and there. Just stay consistent for the longest, maybe for at least like a week or two. In my notes, my note was consistency is key. Consistency. Stay consistent. And I was always talking to myself. Always speak life into yourself. Always speak what you would tell anybody else to yourself. And I say consistent. And even if the post got 500 views, after you have a video that has like 6.5 million views, you be like, oh, you get a video after that has 500, you can get discouraged. What I'm telling you is don't get discouraged. Every video is not going to fly off the tops like that, okay? So keep posting. I don't care what the views look like. Imagine if it's just 100. 100 people is a lot of people. Imagine 100 people show up to your dinner. That's a lot of people. Keep posting. Number 8, don't hesitate to get your ideas for your content from other creators. Because if you really look on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whichever one you use, everybody's duplicating content and making it their own. They're duplicating this content. I've had people steal my stuff. I've seen where people stole my man's ideas on Instagram or TikTok. They're duplicating the content, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, do what you need to do. You see something you feel like you can do, whether it's a trend or a trending sound or trending song, duplicate it. Get your ideas from other content creators, and make it your own. Don't copy, exactly, but make it your own. And with the trends, you can't really make it your own. Do them trends, okay? Look at other content creators, especially other content creators that are doing what you're doing or that are doing what you want to be doing. Look at how their page is set up. Look at what they're posting. Look at their ideas, a day in the life, outfit of the day, Sheen haul, whatever it is. Look at what they're doing and create from that space. It'll help you a lot. Number 9, similar to number 8, what I was just saying, hop on those trends. What I've learned is that, like I said, that video that went viral, clock it, that was a trend. They sent it to me, I recorded it, posted it. It went viral because people was also addicted to the trend at the time. People are still watching that video. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, the police cop chases the wife. They want to see who gets caught. They binge watch those videos. So just imagine while they're binge watching all of those, yours pop up in the feed. You think they're not going to see yours and key and heart it, follow you, especially if yours made them laugh. They thought yours was different from the other ones they seen. So don't be afraid to hop on these trends. I know it can seem so cliche and you want to be so different from everybody, but good luck. Hop on the trends, especially the trends that match what you're doing or that can marry your niche or your creative content. My last tip, the last thing that I've learned is the more you want it, the more you'll go after it. The more and more I get into creating content, the better I get at it because I want it so bad. And a lot of times you just gotta want it bad enough for it to come your way. So the more and more I get to a point where it's like, I don't want to go to my job. I don't feel like clocking in. I get way more serious about my content. And this is a prime example. I don't remember the last time I've even created a YouTube video. But that's neither here or there. Like I said, the more and more you know what you want and you want it bad enough, you will make time and you will take the necessary steps to make sure your content reaches the people that it's supposed to reach. And wait, I didn't include this in my list, but my mind is always moving. Okay? The last thing I want to say to you is stop looking for your family and friends to support you. I don't want to have to repeat it, but stop. Everybody don't want to see what you're posting. Everybody's not interested in what you got to say, especially your family and friends. What I'm telling you is your people are out there. Your people are out there, and it may not be your family members. It may not be your closest friends. Whoever is supposed to see your content will see it, like it, comment, and engage. Don't think that there's not an audience, a huge audience out there waiting for you to share whatever it is that you want to share with the world. Okay? Okay. That's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that those tips help you out a lot. If they did, let me know below in the comments. And if I need to create more videos like this along my way to be able to give you an update on new objects that I've gotten or what has also helped me along the way. If this video resonates with you and helped you in any type of way, share it with somebody. Share it with your neighbor. Okay? And I will see you all on the next video. Thank you for watching.